Good morning, YouTube. What's going on, guys? Hope you're having a great day. Today we are fishing Newport Harbor again. We're doing something different today. Instead of throwing a traditional jig head with a paddle tail, we're gonna do something a little different. I have here tied on with a 3-way swivel. So on each of these prongs, I have about a 7-inch leader on this one, tied with a 1-knot hook with a zoom paddle tail, and I have a split shot on this one. And on the other one, it's about 9-inch, or actually about 10-inch leader with the same thing, but without a weight. So this one, the one being shorter, will drag down, be in the bottom, and this one will be following behind, floating freely. So hopefully this will get bit, guys. That being said, let's get the fishing going. Stay tuned, guys. Here goes first cast. Throw right next to the dock, let it sink. And then just slowly retreat it back. I'm gonna stick to the same game plan. Fish the docks. Fish around the boat docks. Fish around the boats. So I'm using a 6-pound test. And we are fishing high tide right now. Right now it's 7 a.m. Low tide's at 11, so we got a good few hours. You always want to fish within 1 hour before and after high tide. So we're in the right area, right time. So I hope you guys can see this, but this is the rig right here. The first one has a split shot on it. So as it drops down, the back one just freely follows it. And as you jerk it, it drops down, shimmies down. Oh, fighter! Fighter, fighter. Got a biter. Oh yeah. So he bit the bottom one. Alright guys, so I spotty took the bottom rig. I was just slowly creeping on the bottom, and then all of a sudden my line got tight. Felt that little thump, hook set, and I got it in. Small one, not too big, but let's get some more, guys. Stay tuned. What I noticed is the water is actually a little bit murky with this high tide coming in. So that could be the reason why I'm not getting bit as much, especially on this color. And this is the only color I brought. So maybe that's a good reason why I bring multiple colors, but fortunately I'll work with what I have. All right, so we're gonna target these boats with the shade line. That's where usually these spotted bay bass will be holding in the shade areas. Especially in the summer months when it's hot out and bright. These fish seek these shade lines from these boats so they can hide away from the sun. It's winter time, but sun's still up. They're still finding that shade. Biter! Finally biter. Finally. Finally a biter. Small one though. Tiny little fella right here. Bet the bottom one again, the weighted one. So I think these fish are holding on the bottom. But so far only 2 small ones, guys. Tough morning bite. I'm gonna work my way back to the docks and maybe fish another good hour. Fishing those docks, back to the car. Hopefully we can get more. I mean, these are super tiny. It's probably the smallest sand bass I've ever caught, but let's give it a release. Stay tuned, guys. Let's try to get a few more. Come on. Let's get these docks. Try. Hopefully these docks produce. The tide is actually dropping, so I have a quick window of a steady bite. Well, actually, can't really say steady bite because I never got a steady bite today, but a better bite. Oh, hook up. Oh, that's a biter. That's a biter. Oh, the bigger one. The bigger one. It's a bigger one. It's a bigger one for sure. Ooh. I'm gonna kick out a little bit so it gets away from the boat. Oh yeah, that's a. Oh, it's a nice one. It's a nice one, guys. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh my gosh. Look at that, guys. Choked it. Oh. Now that is a nice one. Woo! Let's get it. Let's release this bad boy right here. That's a nice one here. Let's go! Whew, that was a nice one, guys. That was probably my nicest one in a while. It was a good 1.5, 2 pounder, guys. That was a nice fight. Threw that, past that boat, and I slowly kicked a little bit further so my line would be underneath the boat as I retrieve, and slammed it. Fought the fish for a little bit. I think my other rig got caught to something else, and the fish swam opposite and then broke off. But luckily, this held on with the fish. Oh, finally got one. There's a biter. There's a biter. There's a biter. There's a biter. Let's go. Okay, it's a decent one. Yeah, let's go, baby. That makes another one. Choked it. And a paddle tail right there. It's a nice little spotty. Let's give it a release. Let's release this guy. Woo! There we go. All right, guys, gonna wrap up this video. Quick morning session. Super slow in the morning. High tide. I thought it would have been better, but fortunately, I did catch 4 today. one small spotty in the morning, one small sand bass in the morning, and kicked around, went to boat to the other side. Nothing to show. Water's a little murky for some reason. A lot of bait fish though in the water. You can see them in patches just all over the water. And eventually moved on to the docks. I landed a nice spotty, and then eventually landed my last spotty. So that was definitely fun. That being said, guys, thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it very much. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. It definitely helps out the channel. So that being said, guys, until the next time, stay fishing.